EDRD 651 Reflection, a rant and rave by Anna Howard. The computer, a terrifying structure full of stuff that I don't understand. Chief among these subjects that I do not understand is this phenomenon called the Internet. It has long been my assumption that the Internet will turn us all into a race of drooling screen zombies, incapable of social interaction, like these students who are sitting right next to one another and not talking. In my recreational and educational life, I've avoided becoming plugged in, because I've been afraid that I would be unable to extricate myself when I was done. Yep, talking to me about the Internet is like discussing email with your grandmother, but I decided to give the World Wide Web one more shot. Mostly because of these people, my poetry family, who live all over the country. And this guy, my actual family, who was convinced that I was just being stubborn. Enter Mr. Paddock, charged with teaching me all about the World Wide Web. First lesson: don't put goofy photos on the Internet. Somebody might put them in a slideshow. We covered a ridiculous number of topics in this class, some of which I was a little bit familiar with, but many of which I wasn't. We learned all about Google Docs, my new favorite thing, which has allowed me to collaborate with writers near and far. I also learned the finer points of Audacity, a music recording program so that I can transmit my voice out into the Internet. And Digo, which has allowed me to organize my life much better now that I can bookmark and tag all of my favorite websites, articles, and other bits of resource information to use later. And check this out, I made a wiki. An awesome, excellent, cool wiki where I can share my awesome, excellent, cool teacherdom with all of my future employers. Turns out the Internet's not just a tool to isolate us. It can actually be used to bring people together and work collaboratively. Overall, I feel much better, and I'm much more comfortable with the idea of bringing computers and the Internet into my classroom as a teaching resource. But I didn't like everything that we learned. This takes it a little too far. I also would have liked to learn more about resources outside of the Internet, like the smartboard and other technologies. While I've learned more than I can possibly express in a single video, I'm still coming away with a lot of questions about how technology can be best used in my classroom. Like, how do we prevent things like cyberbullying with more and more technology entering our classrooms? How do we broach subjects like internet safety in students' personal lives to keep them from predators who are lurking inside the walls of the Internet? I'm starting to wonder if it's really possible for teaching to go paperless, and for us to use the Internet resources we've been given to monitor our students and help them learn. This Internet stuff isn't really as out of my league as I thought it was. Hey guys, just me, here to have a candid moment with you about our EDRD 651 class. So I know that I resisted initially, and that I was uncooperative and concerned about kids becoming automatons and capable of interacting with reality, and I still am. But a little bit of technology here and there can be a good thing. We can use it to connect to one another and enhance our learning through its huge stores of topics and opinions and information and all that good and beautiful stuff. While I'm always going to prefer a face-to-face encounter, I'm coming to terms with the fact that the web was created by people. Those people are out there, somewhere, ready to help us acquire more knowledge on things that we care about. So, thanks guys for dealing with me, while I kicked and screamed my way into greater technological awareness. Y'all have a good summer.